we'll do a fucking hag. Those guys are fun. So, an anise hag. What the fuck is an anise hag? Alright, so that is an anise hag. I'll go stat blocks. Alright. So CR6, they get multi-attack, bite, claw, crushing, hag, and spellcasting. Okay. Do they get innate spellcasting? Ooh. Okay, so they do have innate spellcasting. DC's 13 for charisma. Yeesh. Disguise self. Fog cloud. Okay, so it's not like they're shooting chain lightning and killing everyone. Their attack is 15 damage, so they make 3 attacks. Ooh. This guy may be a little too strong. This guy may be a little too strong. Yeah, we'll run it. We'll run it anyway. Okay, so we'll go with that. Annis Hag. She is creating monsters to be her minions. I can't spell. She finds yeah, I think that's pretty fucked up. Let's say she has 3 minions. And they can be cultists. Cultists are pretty easy to get by. She has 3 minions. Cultists. And they are... yeah, their AC's only 12 and they have 9 hit points. So yeah. I don't know if the I still think that hag's too strong. Oh, green hag. Shit. Yeah, we'll do green hag instead. The anise hag's too fucking strong. Yeah, she can have illusionary appearance. She can. Yeah. Maybe. It is considerable. I would say yes. Okay. What are those things called? The drive, like, chapel. There you go. I can't spell. I told you I can't spell. So, yeah, she... Okay, so here's the setting. She has a chapel for people to come in and get married. She searches out the people that actually are getting married for true love. Those are the ones she takes, watches them, turns them, and basically gets her jollies off of that. Yeah, because that's exactly what a green hag does. Green hags reveal the feelings and trilogies of other creatures. They derive joy from bringing people low and seeing hope turn into despair. Not for just individuals, but the whole nations. Okay, yeah. Alright, green hag. So the cultists, I'll have minions. Let's go ahead and build a map. Boop. The motif is Underdark. You're gonna go diminutive, rectangle, no, symmetric, room size, medium. Okay, so there's a map. I would say this is under... And then, yeah, I mean... So yeah, I would say with that picture, there is a green hag that takes advantage, that has she disguises herself as an old woman, as an old priest that helps people get married. And she finds I don't know, she probably just finds people that, you know, are really in love. And she takes them down into her little dungeon where she changes them and lets them live out their torment. Okay. Alright, so wandering... So, I know you don't have a lot of experience in D&D, and so... What wandering monsters are, they're basically chances for random encounters. There's other things that you can... basically, as you're exploring the dungeons and things, going through rooms, you get random encounters. These are the monsters that are for the random encounters, so... let's go ahead. Ooh, good song. Good song. We'll go beasts. So giant fire beetles are good. They're pretty easy. Hey, what's going on, Riggs? No, I'm actually building a one-shot. I'm Mr. Henry, redeemed the build my one-shot, and we are just kind of wrapping up on everything on this. So I'm just finishing up building a one-shot. So right now, if you click on the link that I don't know if you can, let me see, you may not be able to see it. He redeemed it, and this was the picture that he sent me that is interesting. It's interesting. And so, the storyline that I came up with is that there is a small chapel in the middle of a big city that is basically, they do drive-through weddings. The priest is a little old lady that is just happy to help, young people find their, get their hopes and their joys, and their and see their love, and it's great. But what she actually is a green hag in disguise, and what she does is that when she finds couples that are truly in love, like they are going to make it. They're the ones. They found their soulmate. She takes them down into her little dungeon underneath the chapel, and her and her minions, or her cultists, slowly, or they will change the other person's, like they have to watch each other die, basically. And that's, and she's converting them into beasts and these other, kind of gross things. And so that's why the guy, which is Mr. Soccer Ball Head, is already starting to turn. And the stuff that they're pouring over the woman is a potion to get her changed into something else. So, yeah. So... This was a challenge, especially for my first one. But yeah, I think we did all right. I'm glad you are, sir. I'm glad you gave me. You definitely. One second. I'm just trying to find some more. Yeah, I think we're okay. So yeah, are you happy? Are you happy with what I did? I think that's pretty good. And let's see. I appreciate that. So I will send you a link. I'll whisper you a link, and you should be able to take that, click on that, and it should be able to take you right to it. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the 2,000 points that you saved up. So. Okay, we are gonna go back to my story. There you go. I shared it, so you should be able to get into it now, sir. Ooh, that was a challenge. That was a challenge. That picture, yeah, that was a challenge. Okay, so going to go into chapter 4. So we're storyboarding chapter 4. We're going to go back to Morgana and her brother Thornton. I think this is where I drank a bottle of vodka last week, and when I woke up, that picture was saved on my desktop background. I don't know. That's awesome. Oh, I've been there before. I wouldn't say that I've found pictures on my computer, but I found pictures on my phone that I did not know were taken. I have done that. Yeah, some of them were quite interesting. This is going to be the start. What's going on, Shane Leaf? How you doing, buddy? Oh, well, I can turn that down. I just want to make sure that that's not... Is it better? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to turn this off in a dark mode. Yes. Yes, I do remember the after party where thankfully found my wallet. Yeah, where's... I don't know how to turn this into dark mode. Because I would like to have it in dark mode. That would be great. That's not it. I tried. Oh, but Shade Leaf, you missed it, buddy. The extension I use is called Dark Reader. And you put it in Chrome? One second, guys. That better? That's a lot better. Holy cow. Okay. But no, I had to, I miss, that's a lot better. It's a lot better on the eyes. There we go. That's a little bit better. But Mr. Henry was nice enough to, yeah. I have everything in dark mode, even on my phone. I have everything in dark mode. But he was nice enough to do the build my one shot on my rewards, and he sent me a very interesting picture, and this was what I made him. It's basically the little chapel of horrors. Oh, okay. I've got a screen filter, screen tinter too. That gives it kind of orangey. Oh, I didn't know that. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. But basically, from what the picture. Oh yeah, my kid does. My kid he's very sensitive to migraines. I will suggest that to him, that maybe he needs to start looking at stuff in dark mode instead of this white bright stuff. Maybe that will help. I get him this weekend. Fuck yeah. But there's a basically this old green hag has a little basic drive-through chapel. Kidnaps couples, kills them, gets enjoyment out of it, and you have to go down and find it and kill it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, because I got migraines when I was a kid too, and they said it was from like eating Cheetos and things. I guess there was something in that yellow dye that gave me migraines. I think it was just because I didn't eat. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so this is going to be the start of the downfall of Morgana as she starts losing her conscience. Is that how you spell conscience? Probably not. No, not consciousness. Conscience. Just way. Not worried about. This is a fucking storyboard. I'm not worried about the right kind of words yet. Like I said, because they were living on the streets. I thought it was conscience. I thought that's how it was spelled, but I wasn't. It's when you see it written, it's like there's no way that's conscience. I thought it was conscience. Because what was it? It was the movie As Good as It Gets with Helen Hunt and Jack Nicholson. Great movie. I think she said something about having to spell conscience, and she's like, "There's no way it's conscience." I think that's probably why I remember it. So, the way I kind of have it built in my mind is that Thornton is Morgana's little brother. But he is actually gonna kind of represent the goodness in Morgana, and as Thornton and Morgana fall apart from each other, it's going to be kind of like a metaphor of Morgana losing the last of her humanity before she goes full crazy evil bitch, from which there is no return. So, yeah. So Thornton's worried about her. He sees that his sister is not well. So Thornton wants his sister to get help. And they know after what she can do now is that they're gonna have to go to like a wizard's tower. They're gonna have to go into a bigger city to find help, because there's no one that they know of. As they ask around, like, there's no one that can help them. Like, because they're farmers, they're out in the country. You know, there are small villages here and there, but nothing. You know, there's probably like a basic healer, like a basic doctor. Like there's no real knowledge of what is happening to her. So I'm going to say that Thornton actually convinces his sister to find help. Master Black, Grursenties, seeing this as an opportunity for him, urges her to do it as well, because he knows that he's going to have more opportunity to talk her into doing bad shit, growing her power, than in these smaller villages, because there's bad people and there's more people and there's bad people in bigger cities. So the chance of bad shit happening is much higher there. So he's gonna be like, yeah, you need to go. You need to go. All right. So they get to the city. What's going on, Buck? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate the lurk. Hope you had a great day. Hope you. Hey! Thanks, buddy. You're awesome. You are so awesome. I don't care what I've said about you in the past. You're a good dude. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. I really appreciate that. I lost my train of thought. Oh, getting to the city. So Morgana and Thornton are travel their way to the city. Not really worried, because that dude, I don't even have a fucking map. That's what I need to do. I need to get down and actually build a map, a world map of this. That's what I need to do. Anyway, so they travel. Shit happens to them, I'm sure. That'll be for when I'm actually writing this. Especially stuff on the streets. Okay. So they travel towards a city. We'll call it Dewsbury. travel to the city of Dewsbury, which is nearest biggest city to them. I think here's where they're going to get the biggest culture shock. Absolutely, because they've never been to a big city, let alone to a big city by themselves. Man, how do I want to do this? Do I want to give them... Do I want to make it, like, rough right off the start? Yeah, no. I think what I'll do is set... Morgana's going to spend the last of their money to actually get like a hotel, an inn, stay at an inn. Okay. It doesn't... Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to take a quick bathroom break. I shall be right back. I'm not sure if they're still with us, Mr. Henry. I'm not sure if they're still with us. But it does... I do ask the question. I'm sure that maybe you'll remember of why that picture was on your computer to begin with. Okay. Because I want to know, like, what were you searching to find that? Okay, next day, they head into town to find help from Morgana. This is where the fun begins. Okay. So, the next day, they're in for the biggest culture shock. They find out that people are not as helpful as it is out in the more rural areas of the world. Because when there isn't as many of you, you have to rely on each other more. And I think that kind of forces you to be nice to each other. Because if you're not, and you can't afford to be on your own, because sooner or later some shit's gonna happen that you can't control, that you can't do by yourself. And if you have burned all your bridges out in the country, you ain't gonna make it. It's just life. You ain't gonna make it. So that's why things are different in the city, because you can get by more on a more as an individual than you can as a group. So the necessity to be good to your neighbor is not as prevalent. It is more of a kill or be killed. Not to that extreme, but in some cases, yes. It's kind of more every man for yourself. The strong survive, and the weak do not. So, even though this is a big city, it's not really that big. I wouldn't say, I shouldn't call it a city. Maybe it's like a town, like a large town. Population is like 3,000, 3,000 to 4,000. No. $10,000 to $12,000. Say, why does my music go? Where'd that go? Probably ask me, are you still listening? Yes. Aaron, come on. There you go. So yeah, city's about 10,000 to 12,000 people. That includes like everything outside the city walls and shit. So I'm just kind of picturing the size of it in my head. And so even though it's kind of a big city, it's they got noticed. Especially by this gang of street punks, teenagers that have banded together to kind of make do. They cornered Morgana and Thornton, and mugged them. And they don't have any money, so what are they going to take? They're going to take something. They're going to take something off of Thornton. Something that it's like his mother's. Like a necklace. Yeah. Necklace. And he rips it off Thornton's neck. And Morgana loses it. Or no. No, I'm going to say no, because she keeps her promise. She wants to. She scares... She almost does. And, she almost does. And when she's about to, like, her power started to show on her. Like, her eyes changed color. A eerie black and purple aura comes from her. Her voice just changed. And the kids run off. Yeah. Absolute cheese. Be sure to add TPK every session. It gives everyone a chance to try a new set character each week. What's going on? That would be an interesting way to play the game. You have to get a new character each week. That'd be weird. What's going on, Absolute Cheese? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. This is Dungeons and Drinking. I'm a variety gamer. I'm a D&D hobbyist, and I usually do my first. I kind of do first playthroughs of old retro style games. I stream on Sundays and Monday nights at 7 p.m. And right now I'm doing Earthbound, my first playthrough of Earthbound, which is a very unique game, but I love it. And I stream D&D Dungeons and Dragons streams on Tuesday nights at 7. Right now I'm kind of going through a book that I have in my head that I'm trying to write down, and I'm forcing myself to by doing it on stream. So appreciate you stopping by, and if you like what you see, I'd appreciate if you smash that follow button and come along for the ride. If you have any questions about the story that I'm writing, please feel free to ask. I'll happily explain. Right now I think I'm in chapter 4. Oh, you follow me offline. Cool. Thanks, buddy. How'd you find my channel, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? I'm trying to grow my channel as much as I can. And I always try Facebook. Absolute cheese. Are you the cheese that I know that you're the cheese? Are you cheese? That cheese? you are, Cheese. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing well. Tell your dad I said hi. Cool. There we go. Alright. Beat him up a bit. I appreciate it, sir. I haven't talked to him in a while. I've retired from Derby. I don't do it. I don't even ref anymore. I just I share the stuff on Facebook, and I think I might go to a game or two, but other than that, I'm done with it. So, and it's not, you know, it's not any ill will. It's just it was just time to move on. More. Yeah, I think it is. I think because of how the world, at least especially our country, is with how polarizing and divisive the world seems to be, that Derby drama is being amplified tremendously, and I think people are they just don't want to deal with it anymore, and they're just like, you know what, I'm just, go, you have it. I'm not interested anymore. I don't want to fight for it anymore, and I think you're right. I think it's not going in a good direction. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. The undead were going in a fantastic direction, and unfortunately, a couple bad apples got onto the team, and killed it. And I honestly, I don't know if things have gotten better or if things have gotten worse or the same, because I saw what was happening. I already wasn't really motivated to keep playing because I'm fat and out of shape, and at that time I had a horrible mindset on life. So I was like, you know, I'm done. And I saw it quickly declining after dawn of the Derby. So yeah, which sucks because you saw it happening in our gameplay. Like we were all on the same page. We beat the shit out of Black Rose. We beat the shit out of Cleveland. We were together. We were synced. And then the Derby drama started happening right before, like kind of before Dawn of the Dead. I think we played Chicago. No, we played Chicago afterwards. We played someone before Dawn of the Derby, and we didn't do too well. Didn't do too well at all. And then I'm sure if you watched any of the games on Dawn of the Derby, we looked like fucking shit. And I think it was like the last game. I think I went in 3 times, and another player went in once. And it was just like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. So. Is what it is. I hold no grudges anymore, so they can do what they like. Alright, so she starts to lose it. Okay, no. This is a fantasy-based novel that I've had in my head for a long time. It's based on the basic overview is that there is a very bad evil dragon that is imprisoned. He is manipulating a girl named Morgana to get him free. And there is going to be a band of good people trying to stop that from happening. That's the basic short version of the book. The Earthbound is a Super Nintendo game. It's an RPG apparently made in China. That was to poke fun at American culture. Yin Yang Gamers, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. It's like the fucking Spaceballs of JRPGs. There you go, buddy. Getting that first one. It is fantastic. If it was a movie, I would similize it to Big Trouble in Little China. It is a spoof. It is perfectly over the top. The battle engine mechanics could use some tweaking. But as far as like the storyline and the dialogue and the script and stuff, it's fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. It does go to some very, very dark places. Suddenly, it's like you're going along, you talk to one person, like, oh, I have a yellow canary when I used to have a blue one. Oh, that's right, because I dyed my blue one yellow so I could have a yellow canary. And you're like, what the fuck? Okay. And then they go to the next one, and it's like, yeah, my child was raped, and I can't get into the second dimension. And you're like, what the fuck? May the Schwartz be with you. It's... That game is... Earthbound is probably the most unpredictable game I've ever played. You have no idea what's coming next. And it is fantastic. It is fantastic. I think what I had for dinner is not agreeing with me. So I shall return in a little bit. So be right back. Nature calls. And we're back. You like that transition? I like it too, man. I like it too. Okay. Where were we? Anyway, alright, so, these kids are beating up Thornton. I know it sounds sexist, but there's only one kid holding Morgana, because he's a boy, 16, 17. He's going to be able to hold on to her. Is what it is. Physicals. It's muscle mass. But she starts to lose it. She starts to, her power starts to go. But she doesn't use it. She does scare the shit out of the kids, though. I hate calling it powers. Magic. Okay. Yes. Is this something I plan on getting published? Yes. I like it. Yes. I don't know, either through a publisher or through GoFundMe. That's the plan, is to get this going. I think it's going to be. I'm hoping for a trilogy. But we'll see. We shall see. I've watched many videos on how to do it, and the general consensus is to build a fan base and get it funded yourself. So that's what I'm doing. We'll just see how it goes. But I already know that these chapters that I'm writing are probably going to be 2 or 3 or 4 chapters once I start actually, writing it out. So I'm going to basically build a storyboard, which is what I'm doing now, kind of writing it out, just writing it out. I'm not worried about how descriptive or the language or who's saying what. Just, it's going down. And then I'll revise and revise and revise and revise and expand, and hopefully by the end it is something something worth a damn. They were in terror. Yeah, because the scene like I'm seeing right now is that like she has to watch her little brother that she loves get the shit kicked out of him, and she can't do anything about it. The only thing that she knows that she can do is the thing that she promised her brother that she wasn't going to do. And then that's when Grursenties comes in, and we're gonna have that. We'll have that scene where like he's coming in like, you need to. This is why I'm teaching you this power. This power is not evil. You can use this to help your brother. Your brother just doesn't understand it. That's why I'm trying to teach you how to use this power, so you can use it for good when it absolutely is not. He's just saying anything that he can to get her to use her power more, because the more she uses her power, the stronger she gets. because like I don't know if you were here for it. Like her power is being like her magic is she's a sorcerer, so her power is natural. It's innate. It's born into her. Where wizards have to learn their magic. And this magic that is inside of her is like she can manipulate life energy. She can manipulate life force, either draining it, giving it, using it as like energy. And when she drains the life force, which is what she's been doing mostly, which is why it scares the shit out of her brother, is like she's like sucking the life energy out of things and killing them, and she gets stronger. And so Grursenties, which is the big bad evil dragon that is trying to get us, which is trying to escape, is trying to manipulate her because she can release him through her power. She can release him, and so he is trying to manipulate her to release him. And so he's talking to her, saying, use your power. I know you swore that to your brother that you wouldn't use it, but you have to. And she eventually, her rage gets the better of her, and she starts going into full power mode. Scares the shit out of the kids. Kids run, and then her and brother have a little reconciliation. And where the fuck do we go from there? They run in terror. Spell. I was close. I was Samsonite. I was way off. And okay, I think it's a good time to end that. So, chapter 5 would be bouncing back to Jace. One second. What the hell is she missing before? Sorry, guys. Oh boy. So we go back to Jace in the frontier town. I think we should start doing a linear time. So now we'll go by days. Okay. We'll see. So Jace's buddy Kale just left. Let him know that Kale let Jace know that. Okay. If you subscribe, you will get points faster. You'll get a multiplier, and you will also not have to worry about any commercials. You'll get like the first initial commercial when you sign on, but all my subscribers don't have to deal with commercials. So it's a little perk. But yeah, you hit that 10K, I'll do a D&D session for you. Okay, so a little backstory on Jace in the Frontier Town, if you are just joining us. Jace is one of the I got you, buddy. Well, you can always do it when I'm offline and stuff. So, I appreciate it. Whenever you can. No rush. So Jace is going to be one of our main good guy characters. Little backstory on Jace. Jace is he's a ex-soldier. He was in what is called the Sentry Guard, which is an elite fighting group. Think of like CIA. A lot of the special forces. There you go. They're the special forces of. That was deep. That came from deep down. They're like the special forces of the military in this world, in this kingdom. And you can tell someone that is a Sentry Guard because they have been anthropomorphized, meaning that they are human with animal characteristics. When you join the Sentry Guard, it is usually a life commitment, because in the Sentry Guard, you typically don't last to middle age or beyond. And so you get blessed. Some see it as a blessing. Jace sees it more as a curse. You get blessed from I haven't really a little still hazy on this, if it's going to be a wizard or if it's going to be a cleric or who it's going to be by someone in the upper echelon in the like the royalty, like he's up there. And he blesses you with like he just makes you stronger, faster. He turns you into a super soldier. That being said, it taps into the animal characteristics of like your soul, your being. Like some people get blessed and they turn into like a wolf person or a fox person, or Jace is a horse person. There's turn into a furry, basically. And you are in the special forces basically for life. You have to carry a weapon with you. The weapon of your choice is it has to be on you at all times or near you. Like it can't be more than I can say 5-10 feet away. And that is to basically make you a weapon. You're on duty 24/7, whether you're sleeping or not. Like it's fucking, you are ready to go with your weapon the entire time. And Jace, his friend Kale, and a couple other characters had performed basically saving the king's life. The king granted them, great things. Jace refused everything. He said the only thing he wants is his freedom. He wants, and begrudgingly, the king granted him that. And so Jace has moved himself into exile in this kind of Western style frontier town that's basically out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And it's just he's the blacksmith, and he kind of keeps to himself. He has a good relationship with with the town, but he stays, he isolates himself. He's in exile. And that's where we're going to get into this part of the story that I have ready. So Kale, his friend from the Sentry Guard, came and gave him a visit. Told him that there's some shit going on in the world that has got the Archmage, the guy that gave him their powers, got him really worried. He felt the presence of Morgana when she lost her shit in the first chapter. So he sent what we'll call the operative. He's the bad guy. He's the fucking no conscience. It is black and white, and there's no middle ground. There's no hesitation. He is a very, I wouldn't say bad person, because in my opinion, good and bad is a, how do I say this, because I'm fucking high, is a point of view. Good and bad is always a point of view. So you could view him as, I guess, he's neutral, man. He is true fucking neutral. He has his mission. He doesn't question it. He does it. And he was sent to find out what the fuck happened at the site Morgana first lost her shit and killed everyone in the entire town. And Kale went to visit Jace in the frontier town, and they basically Kale tried to recruit him back. Not very, like, he wasn't pushy at all. He was like just throwing the offer out, because he knows that if the operative has been sent and he is not returned in say 6 months, which is if the operative has been out for that long, something's fucking going down. Something serious is going down. So Kale knows that shit's gonna, like, something major's gonna happen. So he's like, I need you. And Jace is like, no, I did my time, did my thing. I saw some shit. I don't want to see anymore. I'm all done. And Kale was like, yep, okay, I gotcha. I understand. And he just warns him, like, he sees the writing on the wall, and he's like, you better watch back. And that's where we left off there. So we're picking up on the morning after. So the morning after, Jace gets up and is basically gonna see that his life is very simple, and it's just kind of it's simple. He has enough stuff to do where he doesn't have any spare time, but he's not rushing. Like, he's just kind of like casually, he'll go over and water plants, and he'll kind of straighten up around the house. Like he just, it's very almost kind of OCD like. He's very particular, very meticulous. He pays attention to detail still. It's just something that he can't shut off. And he goes into town, kind of do I guess like a music montage of like a regular casual day. And then we will pick up where a girl is wanting him to come to the tavern tonight because she's performing. She's gonna be singing. And normally he doesn't come to these kind of things because he feels ashamed for what he is. So he kind of exile. But he has a good relationship with this girl. She's always trying to get him to come out and do things. It's like she hates that he's isolating himself because he is a good guy. He is a really nice guy. He does begrudgingly show up at the tavern. He kind of sits in the back. He's got a big hood on over his face. Not to interrupt, no disrespect to you, but I'm going to jump and spend some chill time with... Hey, buddy, you do that. Spend time with... Dude, absolutely. Go spend time with her. You do it. Enjoy time. Because it is very short, my friend. It'll go by before you know it. And hope you have a good night, and thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really do. I really appreciate it. See you, buddy. So she starts her performance, and some guys come in, basically cowboys, and start being a distraction. They're all fired up, and they want to drink, and they're fucking rowdy and stuff, and they're ruining the show. And a couple guys, kind of step up, like, hey, would you calm down? They don't. The marshal, excuse me. The marshal is not in town. He's away for some convenient reason. And okay, because I want to get Jace is going to get involved, and it's going to get ugly. But it's going to take them fucking with the girl. I don't know. Physically. I'm gonna say physically. Fucking with the girl before Jace is like, okay, it's go time. So, yeah, okay, so they'll come in, they'll be rowdy, they'll basically, they'll kill the concert one time. They'll stop, and then the people will be like, hey, why don't you all right, guys, here's your table, fucking calm down, here's your shit. And the thing proceeds. Jace is already annoyed at these guys. And he, let's see, then the concert continues. And as the night progresses, they kind of, I wouldn't say stop the concert, but they're disruptive throughout the entire concert. They pretty much ruin it. Concert ends, people applaud, yay. And she comes out, and, you know, she has to pass a table that these guys are at. They start harassing her. One of the guys, I'll say it's a guy that likes her, you know, and he's a, you know, good kid, trying to do the right thing. Steps up and tries to defend her honor. The guy, being much bigger, you know, basically shoves him to the ground, grabs the girl, and this is when Jace is like, okay, it's go time. He gets up. He is a mountain of a being, by the way. He is twice the size of a man. Like, just big fucking shoulders, muscle bound. He's huge. Not necessarily the Hulk, but if you took the Hulk and turned him down by about 60%, that's about where he would be, as far as like size and muscle mass and things. He gets up, and bad things happen when he has to fight. Ends up killing two of them. Like permanently injures the other one, and the other guy fucking pisses himself and runs away. And it's kind of where I've gotten so far with that. So let's go ahead and get that down on paper. Let's get that down on paper. If I remember what I just said. Okay. I remember. So what do you guys think so far? You know, I think at least interesting. I'm smarter. Sure. I hope I remember what that means later. It's close. Alright, guys. I need a name for the girl. Give me a name. Rose. Tokyo Rose. We'll go with Rose. I like Rose. I'm a Whovian, so Rose is one of my favorite characters. So I'll happily name this girl Rose. Sorry, I thought my camera was. I saw a flash out of the corner of my eye, and I thought my camera was going funny because it had been lately. Okay. She sings quite well. Fuck. Okay. Hello. Okay. So, the concert's over. Okay, yep. And that's when she comes in and she gets off stage and she comes out to the crowd and people are like, yay, you did a great job. Sorry about those assholes. And she eventually makes her way over to the bar and say one of the assholes comes sauntering over and he's like, hey girl, you pretty fine, you should come over with us. And she's like, fuck you. And she's like, oh no, you shouldn't be like that, I'm just trying to be nice, come over with these girls. And like, you're like, fuck you. And then the guy comes in like, hey, leave the little lady alone. And you're like, well, you make me, blah blah blah. Start fighting. Jace gets involved, kills some people, you know, yada yada yada. Okay. Jace heals. I think that's how you spell it. Waist, W-A-I-S-T is I because it's around the waist, I think. Is that right? I don't know. I don't care. No time. I can spell it however the fuck I want, cause you're right. It's my goddamn story. That's why there's people called editors in the world. To make up for my horrible grammar. Ugh. Right, he wastes no time. Grabs asshole number one by the shoulder and punches his face in. I really could care less. People judge me now, which is such a weight off my shoulders. Oh my god, I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. Grabs by his shoulder and punches his face in. And all assholes get involved. It's not going well for them. Okay. Okay. Alright, so... yeah. He gets up, kicks the fucking shit out of all these guys. Like they were fucking ragdolls. Just boop, 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 boop. Smacky, smacky, smack. Backhand. Pinky toss. And... once all of it is done, yeah, everyone's just like looking like, holy fucking shit, what the hell just happened? And man, how would they react? Obviously, they would be scared. They'd be terrified. Because, man, if you saw that in real life, like you saw this fucking huge, hulking figure that had been this quiet, kept to himself, respectful, hell of a fucking blacksmith, help out if you ever needed it, just kept to himself. You knew what he was, because there's no fucking hiding what he was. He was part of the Sentry Guard. They just, and I would say these people have heard rumors. You know, information doesn't go like it does now. They go in stories and rumors, and quite the tall tales of what the Sentry Guard can do. And there was a attempt on. It is known that the king was saved from something yet to be determined. That these guys were, he's a kind of national hero type thing. But they, never actually seen him in action. Never. This was the first time to see like what a fucking Sentry Guardsman can do. And it would, what the fuck? I mean, like if you would see that in their shoes, like just brutal savagery. What was it like? Because I remember when I think the reason why Taken was so, because I just watched a movie Taken with Liam Neeson a couple of days ago. I think it was like a week ago. And I think it was the first movie that had that kind of realistic hand-to-hand combat and marksmanship that John Wick has fucking perfected. Plus, it was Liam Neeson, which you had never seen him in that kind of movie before, so it was pretty good, and had a very strong message about fucking child or human trafficking. Because it happens that easy. It happens that fucking easy, that quick. And I think, dude, I remember seeing that because it's just like, holy shit. Like, it was just brutal. There was like no compassion. Like, you were, it's life and death. Like, boop, 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 boop. Like, just no, you're done. And then you gotta think, these guys are on the frontier. And this place is kind of... Why does Tokyo hate you? Jay, what's going on, buddy? That's not nice. You guys should be friends. Life's too short. Put away your differences and be friends. It's so much fucking easier that way. Oh, why were you mean? Am I gonna have to hurl an insult at you? Insult. Tokyo. Tokyo, you get enjoyment from watching YouTube videos of people unplugging unplugging electric cars at their charge ports. Your character is unwanting. So how would they react? I would say it would be, dude. They would be terrified. They would have to be terrified. So I'm gonna say, yeah. If I can hear pin drop. And Jace is embarrassed, ashamed, and he's like, apologizes to everyone, puts a considerable coin purse down on the bar too, and says for the damages and things, and he leaves. And I would say fucking no one says a goddamn thing until he starts to leave, and Rose probably will say, like call his name or something, and he'll pause for dramatic effect and continue walking out. I would say that's what that would be. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so go back to Jace in the frontier town. He wakes up. He's day slim. He does his thing. Attention to detail, blah blah. Close up shop. Rose comes in. Talks to him. Say, hey, I'm gonna do my thing. Come and watch. I don't want to. You should come. I don't want to. You should come. Okay. He comes. Oh god. He arrives. I'm such a child. He arrives. She starts, Rose comes on stage, starts her performance. Assholes arrive. Assholes do asshole things. They get sit down, assholes calm down, concert goes, assholes become assholes again. Concert finishes. Asshole is asshole to girl. Asshole to Rose. Good guy comes in. Don't be asshole to Rose. Rose is a nice person. I like Rose. Yeah, you should be an asshole somewhere else. Assholes like make me. Good guy tries. Doesn't do so well. That pisses Jace off. Because asshole then forces himself upon Rose. Jace kicks the shit out of all of them. Jace feels embarrassed and leaves. Yeah, that's good. For what time is it? 9:45. Might stop there. Go back to Morgana. Nope. Okay, so we're going to do a quick chapter with the operative, seeing what he's up to, since we've referenced him twice now. Why would it take 6 months for a guy of this skill to have not found the girl, found Morgana yet? That is a good question. Simplest answer is usually the best, and it would have to have probably be Grursenties and his influence in weak-minded people. So how can we use that? Because he's gonna be on her path, on her trail. And I'm gonna say that, well, he's gonna be on horseback. He wouldn't travel by foot, he'd go on horseback. But I would say that the kids traveled on, kind of hitchhiked as well. So they were able to travel kind of the same speed. as far as distance-wise and time-wise. So as the kids are passing through these towns, town to town, village to village, they're encountering people. You know, they're as I'm going to probably be writing this out. They're obviously going to get help from along the way. I think, as I said, and so this guy's going to have to follow that trail of people. But because of Grursenties whispering his influence, you know, anyone that is near her, pretty close, you know, like maybe in the same room, that kind of close distance, he can influence. Fuck with their mind. Maybe memory alteration. And so he's on the trail, and so he's going to intentionally leave, try to misdirect, because he knows that the operative is after Morgana. You know what? I don't even have to fucking write this shit out. I can just fucking write that what I'm just saying. Because I'm horrible at dialogue. That's what frustrates me the most, is that I can come up with campaigns and settings like this when I DM, but when it comes to interaction, playing the game, and like being the shopkeep and things, my mind goes blank. I fucking hate it. Oh boy, we're doing this one again. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Do I need to save? I don't need to save. Okay, let's build it on file new. So, bright light. I apologize. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm scared. Oh my god, man. Where do you find these? Okay. Alright, so I have to build a one-shot D&D campaign around this picture. About 3 to 4 hours for for 6 people. So I gotta build an outline of how a campaign, a one-shot around this. Okay. Alright, so whatever they're eating, is bad. Why is it bad? And why? What is it doing? And what the fuck is that thing back there? Do you want me to continue this on the first camp, the first one? Do you want it to be like a progression, or do you want a completely new thing? Because if you want to continue this on blank slate, maybe it's fucking hell. Okay, well, there is a bird race in D&D. The arc, I can't fucking pronounce it, but it starts with an A. So let's make it a smash and grab. Okay. So the wealthy, there's this wealthy family of Akawa. I'm gonna have to look it up. One second. Nope. Fuck. Okay. So there is okay. Okay. Yeah. Have you seen the movie RRR? It's on Netflix. Fantastic movie. But there is, I'm gonna fucking steal, I'm just gonna plagiarize the shit out of that shit because that's a fucking really good story. Basically there is a there is a it's set in India, and the British are over there and they're assholes, and they basically enslave a girl. They like buy her for like fucking pennies, and basically they have her as like a trophy. It's fucking disgusting. So we'll do that. Like these, you are set to come and rescue this person. It's not really, it's not like in your face that much, but it's a good, it's a really, really good movie. I would highly suggest it. I've watched it I think like 5 or 6 times in the last like 6 months. Okay, so it is a Akrot that has been taken by a wealthy family. You have to go in there and get her back. Alright. Boo. Okay. I don't know. We'll come up with a name later. Alright, so big bad evil guy. Royal. Royal family. Arakakra, I think. Don't ask me. We'll see if I can find a map. Show kitties. Okay. Where are my cats? I will find this for you, buddy. Give me 1 second. What's going on, Buck? How you doing, buddy? Capitals. Chilling is good. I'm chilling too. Yeah, I'll get the kitties for you. Stream is going pretty well. I would say so. I'm getting... Shit, I've gotten a lot done. I think I did 2 chapters so far on my books storyline. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I know. Look at me go. Look at me go. So I'm Mr. Henry. Redeemed a build my one shot. So he gave me a picture. You are going to enjoy this. That is the picture I have to use for inspiration to build a one shot for D&D. Build an outline. So, yeah. So, all right. So we have the thing I came up with is that there's a royal family or wealthy family that basically kidnapped an Akararaka to show off as a pet or toy. It's a picture that I'm Mr. Henry just decided that I needed to make a one shot out of. Resident Evil Village. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so location. Cabin building 2 stories. Smash and grab 2. Boss. Ooh, we get to do a like knights and things and human fighters. Don't have to do monsters. Actual fighting fucking people. Alright. Humanoid. Doesn't matter. Ooh, archers. I'll find a boss later. Okay, so wandering monsters. We have archers. They are a... Oh shit, I'll find them. They're not too bad. Alright, Cheese. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'm glad you found me on Facebook, and my next stream is on Sunday night at 7, so swing by, say hi. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, +6 to hit, 7 damage, 8 damage. Give them a couple out there. Peace, buddy. So yeah, we'll do archers. I'm sure there's probably knights in here. No. Champion. Ooh. Maybe. May have to tone him down a bit. But a champion is like a fucking badass knight. Like he is the shit. But he might be a little too strong. Oh, isn't this fun watching me look through the monsters? Come on. Jesus Christ, there's a shit ton of them. Oh shit, there we go. K's. Thank you. Alright, you suck. Just because I don't trust my history. Be right back. Okay. So, night. You could do, yeah, cultists. Goo! There we go. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, knights. We'll just have those two guys. Because there's going to be probably a lot of room to go, and we don't want to get too many fights. We do need a boss. Let's see. We want humanoid. Oh, this website sucks. I don't think it likes me. We'll go. shelter. Please give me something. Oh, L Street, yes. Yes. Honor guard. Maybe. Ooh. He doesn't have to be a drow. But he can have the same stats. Yeah. That's a good captain of the guard. Alright. Okay. Child elite warrior. Sure, you can fuck it. Let him be a drow, because he's an asshole. Plot. Okay. You have to rescue her. The party encounters the okay. Party encountered a group of Arakakra in great distress. So yeah, they kind of like, if this was a longer campaign, like if it was going more than one session, I would definitely, you know, make the party go into town and kind of find information as to where this girl is. But since this is a one shot, you kind of have to be like, yeah, they're holding her out here. You need to go get her. So that's why it's not as detailed as I would make it if it was a longer campaign. The campaign party. They tell the party where she is being kept. Is okay, it is the captive building. She is somewhere in there. They do tell the party that it is heavily guarded. Okay. Now let's find a map for the thing. So let me just make sure again. I don't trust my history. Bring it back. Okay. Hey, there's a two-story one. There we go. I'll plagiarize the shit out of this one. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, hope that didn't come up. We will just copy image that one. I hope that didn't come up. Jesus Christ. Where was that one? Gotta get rid of all that stuff. Oh, it didn't. Anyway. Fuck. Oh, thank God. Okay. And we're back. Apologize about that. Alrighty. But yeah, that's funky colored because I got that color screen thingy on, which I'm gonna have to find out how to turn off when I want it to. But yeah, there you go, buddy. And I will copy and send that to you. But yeah. Well, that's gonna be it for me because I'm a poop-titted and I'm ready for bed. But thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you see, my whispers and DMs are open. You know, shoot me a line. See if you have any suggestions or anything. I'll definitely take them into consideration. So, that's it. I'll be on again Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check out my Twitter, check out my YouTube, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, guys. May luck be with you. See you, buddy. Oh, you showed the damn kitties. Fuck. I'll go get one. I'll go get one. Alright, you guys are in for a treat, because normally I show off the fat cat, Taz. And rarely do I get a picture of Whiskey Butt, because he's a little more shy. But he was out and he let me pick him up. So this is Whiskey. He is a little more of a lonist, I guess you could say. But every now and then he likes some attention, but he's not like, he doesn't like to be held too much unless he wants to be. Sometimes he does. Now is not the time. But there you go, that's Whiskey. He's my fluffy butt. Yes, so alright, buddy. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you next time.